Welcome back to episode 7 of the Brett Beard Show. I'm your host, Tyler Hart. With me is Coach Beard. Coach, how's your day?
Tyler's going great. How about you, baby?
It's going good.
Good deal.
This is also sponsored by James Restaurant. Thank you, James. So, Coach, big win with a big rivalry. How are you feeling?
Well, you know that it is a big win. It's a big win because it's district game number 1, and ultimately with goals of winning the district, you got to win the first one. There's no doubt. I didn't have to talk about it a whole lot last week, but these these rivalry games are tough games. These LP rivalry games have really stepped up the last 8 years, and this one was no different. They came ready to play, and it was physical, and it was a really fun game to watch, and it's more fun to go ahead and put it in the rearview mirror and move on.
Yeah, especially coming after a loss. I think the Jacksons played really good.
Yeah, we bounced back. That was a big test. The test of St. Thomas More wasn't necessarily a test. It was Live Oak and how we were going to handle the adversity and see what we were going to do to grow from it and get better and get back to our ways. And an intense situation on the road in a rivalry game, there's no greater test than what we dealt with, and you passed. So really excited about where we're at and looking forward to the next one.
All right, Coach, let's get to the highlights. All right, the Jags getting ready for this big-time game. Coach, how was the atmosphere of this game?
Oh, it was everything I thought it was going to be. You looked around there about halftime. It was standing room only all around the fence, and really a great environment filled up.
Live Oak starts with the ball on number 16, hands off to number 5. Ball is fumbled and recovered by number 99, Shaq Butler. Great play there, Coach.
Yeah. Butler's getting better every day, every week. That's what I love to see. He's starting to make some big plays. That's all Butler needs. He just needs to make some big plays. You can see, to win games like this, you have to be physical. You have to create turnovers. And we did just that. Ball's out, we got to have it. And, Butler did a great job coming up for us.
Mm-hmm. And especially Eli forcing that fumble. All right, Jacksonville offense, Jerry Horn scrambles for a couple of yards, but was unfortunate to make the first down. All right, Live Oak back on offense. He gets sacked by Jag Cambry. Big play there, Coach.
Yep, good as stud.
All right, Jags back on offense. Horn rolls out and throws it to number 7, Micah Harris, for a toe tap for a big gain. Horn tosses the ball to Cam Kelly, and he goes to the outside fight for the extra yardage, but he's down the 1 yard line. Horn's hand off to Kelly and just walks into the end zone, Coach.
Yeah, big finish. Kelly's having an amazing year. I love seeing him finish these drives and score some points.
Yeah, the Jackets are now on board.
Yeah, guys that work like he has, they deserve these opportunities, and he's making the most of them. And it's been a lot of fun to watch him be consistent all year.
And the student section is going absolutely crazy for that first touchdown. Live Oak out on the field, number 16 rolls out and passes the ball to number 43 for a big gain.
Little freshman's going to be a stud for them.
Number 16 drops back, throws to number 14. He gets tackled by Kai Grantland immediately. Defense having a great game today.
Love the energy.
All right, number 16 hands the ball to number 5 and gets tackled immediately. But it looks to be a fumble recovered by Shaq Butler.
Yeah, again, where there's got to be chaos created, we did. We needed some momentum plays, we needed some turnovers, some big plays made, and we did it.
All right, Reese Miller rolls out, gets picked off, unfortunately, by number 18 for Live Oak. Unfortunate right there. All right, number 16 rolls out drops back for a pass and gets pressured by Shaq and gets sacked by Shaq. Great play there, Coach. He's on fire.
Yeah, big night for 99.
All right, moving back for a pass. He drops back and throws it for a really long yard to Micah Harrison for a touchdown. Coach, Reese Mooney back on with his confidence.
Yeah, Mooney has to, he's got to get a little rhythm right here. He's got to complete these passes to be confident. And, these quarterbacks that we have, both I think are really special. And the best thing they can do is lean on the dudes that can go make plays. And number 7 is one of those guys that they got to continue to get the ball to and let him go work. And of course, he's going to make them look even better. So that's a good thing to see.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. All right, number 16 back with a low snap, and he tried to evade the pocket, and he tosses to number 9, and he gets tackled, but with a big gain for a first down. All right, number 16 drops back for a pass, throws it to number 5, but it goes through his hands, and number 6, Deshaun McBride gets a pick. It runs to the end zone for pick 6, coach. Special play.
Yeah, look, number 6 is a special player, and you can see him grow up more and more every week. I said it coming into the year, the man just needed to play more football. He just needed to be in the live situation more and get more and more comfortable back there. And you can see as he's starting to really figure out how to roam that middle and put pressure on guys in the back, and just a real ball hawk. I mean, you see it as just great hands. More importantly, you'll see it in the second pick as well. Man, the finishes are unbelievable with him right now, and the kid is just he's making some plays, and he's making great strides as a player. And because of it, he's getting a lot of attention. He's really growing up, and his career is going to be a lot of fun to watch if it continues on this meteoric rise that he's on.
Absolutely. And once again, we keep on saying you cannot throw it to number 6 because he will find the ball.
He's special. He's special, and to keep watching this growth is going to be a lot of fun. Love the energy on the side. Look at that. Teammates, when teammates are excited for you, that's what it's all about.
All right, number 16 drops back for a pass, throws it to number 43, gets tackled by 32, Rancher Miller.
Two young dudes right there. It's going to be a good rivalry to watch in between.
All right, Reese Mooney drops back for a pass, rolls out to the right side, throws it to number 20, Rylan Hyatt, for a big game and then first down. All right, Mooney under center, QB sneaks to get the first down. Really crucial play for that drive. All right, Mooney comes back with drops back for a pass, rolls out, throws it to number 7, Micah Harris, and he just evading defenses. All right, number 16 drops back for a pass. He looks everywhere, can't find anything, gets pressured by Tyler Kimball, and gets sacked by Caden Davis and Kai Grywan. All right, Mooney hands the ball up to Ray McNeely, bounces off defenders, and just races to the end zone, coach. Beating everyone, beating 3 defenders for a touchdown.
Yeah, Ray making the big time play, vintage Ray, I guess you could say. Ray's been nicked up this year. With his shoulder and everything else. He's had to play out of position a couple times early on because of what he can do for us. But our job as coaches is to let him settle back in as that running back. I mean, he is a dude back there. And this is really what he needs, man. He needs to break some of these runs off, get comfortable back with his vision. And I told him about halfway through this game, man, you got to get back to being you, man. Trust your eyes. Nobody's going to question you. If you just trust your eyes, see what you see, go get up in and go finish these runs like you've always been able to do. And, quit worrying so much about everything else. Just get the job done. And the kid is special, and he's starting to catch fire at the right time.
Yeah, and Jack is with the momentum. All right, number 16 drops back for a pass, throws it, and it gets picked up as Deshaun McBride again, and he races to the end zone for a touchdown and a pick 6, and ending the game with a big shutout for defense.
Yeah, I love shutouts. I'm a defensive guy, and I love to see the finish of the game right there with 0 points. At this point, here's what I love to see. He could go down right here and it's over, but look at our guys turn, they lead the way, he finishes. There's a lot of things that we're growing up with in this program with, and this is one of them that's a telltale sign with the finish, with the teammates and the finish with the score. You can see there's a lot of growth in Denham Springs football with this play alone, and ultimately, score touchdowns defensively. It's critical.
All right, Jack is celebrating a win again. And Deshaun is getting hyped up for that celebration. All right, we've seen going to the student section and celebrating that win over Live Oak. 33-0 shutout for a good game, first rivalry game, and just getting back to the big brother, little brothers game. The stats for the game: Reese Mooney, 4 out of 6 passing, 60 yards and 1 touchdown. Ray McNeely, 15 rushes, 82 yards, 1 touchdown. Deshaun McBride, 9 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 TDs, 2 pass breakups. Amazing game, coach.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch, and like I said, it's good to put this one in your rearview mirror. Still a lot to learn from that game, but to win a district, you got to win the first one.
So with that Live Oak game, it was a great defensive play and pretty good game for the offense too.
Yeah, other than starting a little slow, but yeah, you got to take into effect. I mean, it is a rivalry game. It is on the road. It's in an intense environment. Live Oak was going to get up to play, and it's like I told their kids at the end, man, get in that locker room and get it together, because if you play like this, you hadn't played like that to this point this year. You play this every week, you got a chance to win some football games. They showed up and they gave us fits. I thought their coaches did a great job. And, we started a little slow, which has kind of been who we are, which I want to figure out a way to change. But, I thought all around great effort. Special teams had some big plays in there, did some good things for the limited chances they had. And then, of course, defensively, you pitch a shutout and score 2 touchdowns. You're in a really good position to finish and win a football game with doing that.
All right. So this coming up week is homecoming week, and we have to win this game. All right. What does the threats that Santa Maula pose?
Well, I tell you, I've always loved going against the Santa Maula team. They're going to be really well coached. They're kind of a lot like us, man. They're just good old boys, good hard-nosed. They're going to play the game the right way. They're going to be well coached. They're going to be disciplined. I've always loved going against Coach Oliver and Thomasy and Babin and those guys that I know real well on that sideline. They're going to be ready, and they're going to be nasty, and they're going to be physical, and it's going to be a good old barroom brawl. And I'm excited to be in it. I've got some little matchups within the game that I'm excited to see. Just kind of see where our growth is from a couple of years ago, and it's really going to be what's going to be a mainstay of 5A district football. That's good, hard nosed, fun to watch, and 2 good teams getting after it.
Mm-hmm. So how's their defense like, according to you?
Well, I tell you, defensively they got 2 defensive ends that could be as good as anybody we see. Really love the way they play. Very physical, very nasty technicians. I like a couple of the middle linebackers they got. They got some good skill guys that complement the box real well. And they're getting better every week. That's one thing that I look at. You see a team get better. These guys get better. And there's word out there that they're starting to get a little more healthy, which is going to help them as well. But this is going to be a big-time football game Friday night at Walker that we're going to have to show up and play, that we can't start slow, and that we got to be ready to be hitting the mouth and hit back.
Mm-hmm. So the keys for them win, what do you think?
Well, we got to start fast. That is one thing. You start seeing some of these teams, we need to figure out a way to get offensively going quick and, not put the pressure all on the defense the first half or not run the risk of digging a hole. But I think this one more so than others, it's going to come down to the trench warfare. Does our D-line win against their O-line? Does our O-line win against their D-line? I think this game here is going to be determined in the trenches more so than any others, even though that's critical in most every game. This one's going to be fun to watch. This one's going to be physical in the trenches, and the team that holds up, that executes, that does everything that they're taught to do at a high level for 48 minutes and can withstand the fight, can get hit in the mouth and hit back. That's what's going to be the key to this game.
Mm-hmm. And it's the first ever district game against Ascension Parish. What are your thoughts on that? Yeah,
look, I'm excited about this district. I know there's been some kickback on these changes that the LHSA made, but realistically, these 6 teams, these 2 parishes, this is going to be a lot of fun the next few years, and seeing us tie it up and get after it. And this is the first of many, and this is just another opportunity to win a district game and play our game and coach for Denham Springs. So it really doesn't matter who we play. We got to show up and play our game for 48 minutes, and just excited to be there.
Thank you for watching the Brett Beer Show, sponsored by James Restaurant. I'm Tyler Hart. This is Coach Beer, and we see y'all next week. And also, the game is at Walker at 7 o'clock against Santa Maula. We see you next time.